Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, let's get right into the action. You're looking at Las Vegas and how they played down to the Jets last week and how that almost cost them a football game. You're looking at the Colts. The Colts, for the most part, towards the end of that football game, were being outplayed by the Texans. The effort, the energy level, it just seemed like, they weren't at their best if you're the Colts. Yes, T.Y. Hilton got in the game. Yes, Phillip Rivers made some big plays. But it didn't look like the normal Colts team that we're accustomed to. They didn't come out with that same energy that I'm used to seeing them the last 4 or 5 weeks. But they still did what they had to do. They got the victory. They did recover the fumble when Deshaun Watson fumbled it on the goal line. So those are things, sometimes you may come out and not have your best game, and you have to win those games. That's what the Colts did. Looking at this game, the Raiders did something similar. They played down to the Jets, and they did not play their best football game. So in this game, you're going to have two potential playoff teams in this game. I like both these teams. I like the makeup of both of these teams. They're both very talented. When you're looking at Phillip Rivers, he's got a young defense, and that young defense is playing to the point where some weeks they can blank teams, some weeks they can bring the defensive firepower, and some weeks they can get caught off guard. And he's going to have to do a better job as a quarterback of making sure he has his defenses back, making sure he's putting his offense in the best possible situations each and every week, which he pretty much does a pretty good job of. If you're Derek Carr, I want to see you play up a little bit more. You're having a pretty good season. I want you to kick it up a notch. I want you to kick it into another gear. Command the offense. Make sure your guys know, hey, this is our game plan this week. Because last week, if you would have lost to the Jets, that would have been a big blow for this team. I want to see also more Josh Jacobs. If you can't run the football in the playoffs, it's going to be a problem. So I want to see them start to put Josh Jacobs a little bit more carries in the game. I know that the tight end went off last game with a lot of catches, but you got to think, I want to see Josh Jacobs not only take that next step as a running back, but to command the ball, to get it almost 30 times a game running the football. And I think that's going to help this Raiders team develop a bully mentality where they can beat any team they want to. You're going to have to run the football to beat the Colts, I believe. I think that not only that's one of the strong points for the Colts, but I think the Raiders have the formula to beat the Colts. When you look at how much talent they have on the offensive side of the ball, defensively, the Raiders are, they got to get it together. But this is going to be an offense versus offense game. You know what the Colts are. You know the Colts can put up points in a heartbeat. You know the Raiders can put up points in a heartbeat. I don't think the defenses is going to be that big of a key for this football game. And I think whoever scores the most points through the air is going to win this football game, because the running games for both these teams are pretty good, pretty solid. But I think whoever throws for the most yards is going to win this football game. I think Derek Carr and Phillip Rivers can both fill up the stat sheet. I'm picking the Las Vegas Raiders to win this one. I think that, they got that scare last week against the Jets. That's going to get John Gruden and company to get back on track. And I think that Vegas is going to come through and surprise a lot of teams with a victory against the Colts. Even though the Colts may lose this game, I still like the Colts in the playoffs to make some noise. I think they can surprise some people as well, because they are a talented young football team. So all you Colts fans, all you Las Vegas Raiders fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the breakdowns each and every week. We thank you so very much, and check us out because it's almost playoff time.